So, it's good morning on our, is this our penultimate day? Penultimate full day on board Queen Anne, yeah, and we're sailing back up through the bay now, and it's a beautiful day.
It's a bit windy.
Bit windy, as you can see through your hair.
It's quite warm, so we're definitely bringing the sunshine home with us.
Yes. And we're trying to find a place called the Cabana, which apparently there's a couple of telescopes, but nobody seems to be able to find it. So we're on a bit of a mission to see what we can find. While we were on our way to breakfast that day, we actually bumped into one of the laundries, and I poked my camera in round because it's often a question that we get asked. What are the laundries like on board? And this is what the one looks like on Queen Anne. And while we're doing public service announcements, these are the speed test results we managed to obtain whilst on board with the Starlink internet. And is this a male or female toilet sign? Answers in the comments below, please. After another good breakfast, unusually for us, in the buffet, we headed off for another stroll around the ship before we'd been invited to Paul and Carol's cabin and Dan and Tony's cabin to do some cabin tours. If you'd like to see them, the links are in the description. As we moved around the ship, we bumped into a line dancing class in the Queen's Room. This was being hosted by a Canadian Ents officer called Gina, who we'd had a lot of fun with. Around the public areas on Queen Anne, you'll find a number of these electronic advertising hoardings where you can read about future events or events that are actually taking place today around the ship.
So here we have a selection of champagnes on the duty free shelf, and then we have some dark spirits. Going up through, some of them look extremely nice there. Grey Goose, which is a popular drink, that's $50. Absolute, a lot of people drink Absolute, and that one is a very reasonable $24.25. So if we convert that back to UK prices, that's really quite good value. I'm not sure if I can get to the Smirnoff and see what the price of that one is. Oh my goodness, that's $15 for Smirnoff. That's very reasonable. And then we come up here to the liqueurs. A small selection of liqueurs. Let's go to one of my favourites, which is the Baileys. $37.50. That's not quite such good value from what we get at home, so we may give that one a miss. This is some very specialist brand. I'm not sure that any of us will be buying this. There's no price on it, but it looks amazing. Just an example of a couple of the gins. We have the Gordon's one here. It's pink at $15. It's not bad for a litre. And then the Botanist, which is much more of a specialist gin, and that's a bit more expensive. That's $54. But I'm sure for those of you that enjoy a gin, it'll be well worth it.
We've just been to the duty-free shop to pick up some bits and pieces for someone, and they're doing a special offer today. I think it might just be for the Maiden Voyage, where they are engraving any bottles that you purchase with any message that you would like. I think that's a really nice idea, and it's all free of charge. Well done, Cunard. We eventually found our way up to the top of the ship towards the aft in our search for the Cabana area. It was really quite difficult to get to, especially if you tried to do it via the lifts, because only some of them actually went to that deck.
The lift is going down.
She's so sad. So one of the other activities on board is chair aerobics. We haven't had a go, but it looks quite fun, especially for those that are less mobile. So we just ordered lunch here at the grill. I'm having a burger and Lindsay is having a chicken burger, I hope.
Am I? Oh, okay.
That's what you ordered?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there when you ordered it.
I think that's what you said. And now she's having a pussy painkiller cocktail.
No, a Pusser's painkiller.
Pusser's painkiller. Not a pisser's painkiller, like when you've been to the clinic. No, I'm having a Thatcher's Gold. So let's see what the grub's like. It looks nice when it's coming out. Life is so good.
Algae.
So Lindsay's pussy painkiller has just arrived. It's quite milky by the look of it. Do you want to have a quick sip? See what you think. Is it good?
Yeah, it's a little bit like having it's a bit like having something healthy, but it's got alcohol in it.
Oh, a good combination then.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's your ranch, buffalo ranch thing.
Yeah,
Chicken.
It's
What's
chicken.
it like?
It's all right actually.
Yeah.
It's hot and it's tasty.
Yeah. And your fries?
They're hot.
And nice. See, I've got dirty fries, well, loaded fries, sorry. And they're okay, but I prefer the ones on Princess. And the onion rings are really good, so much better than the ones we had in Sir Samuel's the other night. And these are included. And the burger's fine as well. I've got a nice little raw onion in the bottom, which is very nice. We've just eaten at the grill, poolside grill on Queen Anne, and it was really nice, the food. One thing that I really liked is the way you order it. So you go over, you place your order, and then they give you a buzzer, like they do in some of the dining rooms. Then you take a seat, order your drinks, and then your buzzer goes and you collect it. So much better than just hanging around in a big queue waiting to get your food. And it was really nice. After lunch, we showed Paul, Carol, Dan and Tony where the cabana was, and then, after that, went into the casino, and this happened.
Oh my!
Keep playing that tune.
It's not like thousands there, but it's still like...
It's good. All that for absolutely nothing. She's off again. Give us a smile then, dear.
Music's bright tonight. It's time tonight. I feel so right tonight. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. This heart of mine is beating overtime. It's holy overtime, and I'm proud. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's love. Go, 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 go. Come on and dance with me. Go, 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 go. Into a trance with me. Go, 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 go. And try romance with me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. The music's bright tonight.
And after all that excitement, it was time to get back to the cabin to get ready for our second formal evening. Lindsey really does miss these bathrobes. So after a busy afternoon, editing and uploading a video now, we're on our way down to the dining room for our second formal night on board. Let's hope it's lovely. your meal been tonight, Vince?
Well, so far it's been very good. Yeah, each of the courses has been, they come out promptly, and certainly the temperature's a lot better.
Yep.
The service has been impeccable tonight.
Incredible, this waiter, isn't he?
They changed the waiters around, and it's just been a delight. And actually our table companion said that it'd been like that from night 3.
Yeah, when they changed the waiter.
Yeah.
I must say that I probably tonight had the best beef Wellington I've ever had on any cruise ship.
Oh, okay.
Really good, beautifully tender and really tasty and lovely. And I've got me second glass of wine now. And what have you got over there, lovey?
I've got me second glass of Prosecco, which is decidedly fuller than the first one.
It is. Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
And I'm on the Malbec tonight. And it's gorgeous tonight. It's really smooth and warm and easy to go. I might have another one because it would be rude not to. Tonight we had front row seats for the incredibly talented Georgina Jackson. And she's such a nice lady. We had a chance to chat to her and her mum around the ship one day. But tonight was all about sitting back, relaxing and enjoying a wonderful performance. At the end of her show, she received a standing ovation that was well and truly deserved. Well done, Georgina.
I'll hold you for a million years to make you feel my love.
Some more drinkies, dear. Try your Singapore slum.
Number 16. There we go, question number 17. Darth Vader wears a very well-known mask. But what is he afraid of?
The big bad wolf.
Sand, in fire, sea water, or deep chocolate.
Different.
Okay, we're going to go to 15 or more.
Yay!
And let's jump to 17 or more.
Yay!
Okay, it's tiebreaker time. I wish we could bring the lights down on that moment and like a spotlight. That would be amazing. We've just managed to get the sound sorted, Beth. Let's not go too far.
Turn the whole ship off.
Touchy subject, alright. Okay, here we go then. In what year was Gaston Leroux's novel The Phantom of the Opera published?
How many is that?
Alright, fantastic. Well, you can come and choose your
Well done.
You're so cool.
Thank you so much for joining
I've got to come and choose my bottle. It's not even both bottles.
I've gone Cosmopolitan.
And I've gone PS. I love
So romantic.
How's your gin?
Oh, that's nice.
Any more? Oh, how's your cider?
Oh, that's nice.
It's nice. Carol, how's your wine?
Lovely, thank you.
As I went home of a Monday night, as drunk could be, I saw a hearse outside the door, where my old horse should be. But I called me wife and I said to her, Would you kindly tell to me who owns that horse outside the door, where my old horse should be? Well, you're drunk, you silly old fool, you silly, you cannot see. That's a lovely sound.
So what you got this time, Lindsay?
Brandy Alexander.
Oh yeah. And I've got another gin and tonic.
And that was the end of another darn good night.
I saw a horse outside the door.
Here we go.
After a little bit of a lie-in, I don't really understand why, we had breakfast in the buffet and then it was time for our choir practice, as this afternoon we had our final performance.
So we've just got back into the cabin after our final choir practice. We got this lovely little letter from Captain Inga, which is a speech that she made at 12 o'clock. And also, over here, we have another little surprise. Yeah, Grand Imperial Sparkling Wine. Looks very nice. Thank you, Captain Inga.
After a quick bite for lunch, it was time for our performance, and many thanks to Paul and Carol Love to Travel for this footage. Thank you guys.
So we've done the choir, we've had a couple of pints in the pub with Cruise Boys, Paul and Carol and Dan and Tony, and we're now getting ready, doing a little bit of packing. Yes, there's packing going on, yes. And then we've got a special night tonight, so we're in our final specialty restaurant tonight, Tramonto, and then after that we're off to the Bright Light Society to see Noir. Let's hope we can get in this time. So really looking forward. It's going to be a great night, and then we're meeting up with our friends again afterwards just to say goodbye and finish the whole cruise off. It's been a good cruise, teething troubles but very special. So just going to do a quick run through of what's available on your television. So here we are, you've got Queen Anne today on there, which tells you all about the events that are on today. You've got your onboard account, so you can see what state your account's in, like that sort of thing. Yeah, there it is. And you can go down to onboard and ashore, so you can look at your drinks and dining, your entertainment that's on board, some of which you have to book, some you don't, but future cruises, things to do, and your shore excursions. So that's the next thing on there. Watch and listen is the live TV and radio and television programs, and also a large choice, if I go over there, a large choice of films. So there are loads and loads and loads and loads of films, and they're all included. Then you've got guest services, your account, my voyage, contact numbers, the officer listing, medical centre, World Club information, and the currency exchange, guest Wi-Fi service, laundry, and any special celebration packages you want. You have the navigation channel, so you can see where you are. There we are, that's our course so far. You got a rundown of the weather. This is the weather. Yeah, all good. And then you have the bow camera off the front of the ship, so this is looking directly at the front of the ship, so you can see where we're going. And if you're in an inside cabin, it's very useful to find out what the weather's like before you get up, so you know what clothes to put on. You have a choice of languages here, and then there's a watch list if you have selected things that you want to put in. So that's a roundup of the interactive TV on board, and it's very good. So we've reached our final evening on board Queen Anne.
I'm going to have to leave my dressing gown behind.
You are, but we thought before our last fun-packed evening started, we'd have a little glass of bubbly, a full one even.
Yeah.
That Cunard have very kindly given us. So tonight we've got Tramonto,
Yes.
followed by the Bright Light Society.
Yes.
And then a few drinks for our friends to say cheerio on this really good cruise.
Yeah, we've had a fab time with them.
Yeah.
We've had there's been a few issues with the ship, but nothing that can't be rectified.
And a lot of which already has been.
A lot of it has been. There's been a lot of work going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And it's been accepted by a lot of the staff and certainly the captain that there have been problems. So congratulations to them for a maiden voyage.
Yeah, and sorting all the issues out.
And sorting the issues out. And here's to Queen Anne's future.
Queen Anne.
Queen Anne.
It's not too bad, is it?
No, we've had worse.
We've had worse, yeah.
If you've been enjoying our Queen Anne content and would like to see more, why not subscribe to the channel? Oh, and give us a like as well. And now, Tramonto.
So Lindsey, we've arrived in Tramonto. We've been very luckily given a little corner seat out the way, which is quite good for us. We've met Rhonda, haven't we? She's in here eating, and we've just got our bread basket. And while we're here, we're watching Paul and Carol on their live.
As you do.
As you do. So, what are you going to have?
Well, I think I was going to go for the veal to start.
Yeah.
And then probably the chicken.
Oh, yeah. See, I've got a problem with the starters. So
We all know you've got a problem.
Pan down here, because I'm a bit funny with what I eat. So, I'd like to have prosciutto, and I'd also like the mozzarella, and I'd also like the veal, but I can't have all three, so I think I'm going to go for the mozzarella, and then Lindsey's having the veal. We'll see if we can get an extra prosciutto ham to share.
To accompany the bread basket, you also had a small pot of olives and some olive oil.
So this is my mozzarella. It's a huge big lump of cheese on the broad bean stuff at the bottom. I wonder if it's going to be a bit rich, I'm not sure. And there's Lindsey's veal.
Doesn't it look pretty?
And that looks really nice as well. It's very quick service, wasn't it, for that?
And it smells lovely.
And we've ordered the prosciutto ham as an extra as well, so we can share it. So let's have a go, see what it tastes like. So I've got my lamb here. There's a lot of lamb here. It looks very nice. And all the bits and pieces. And that's Lindsey. You wouldn't think that was chicken, would you?
No, you'd almost think it was a piece of fish.
Yeah, you would. It's all flattened out and beat up with olives in it. It looks nice. And then we've got these sort of... Are these salads or hot?
They're salads.
They're not...
No,
that's a cold one.
These are hot.
That's a cold one. And then we've got the
Polenta
chips there as well with cheese on it. Oh, it's very nice. Let's dig in and find out what you think.
Well, Lindsey, you've had your starter and your main course, so tell me about your starter.
I had the veal to start with. And it was really tasty. It was like eating a very tasty meatball. And there was a lovely sauce to go with it. It was just extremely nice. And I didn't realise quite how filling it was. It was only 3 balls of it as such. That's not the right way to put it. But it was very, very tasty, really nice.
And the main course?
I've just had the chicken dish.
Looks like you enjoyed it.
I did. It's quite a big piece of chicken, and I found it a little bit, I think it's oily rather than fat. I think it's olive oil. Beautifully moist piece of chicken. And of course it went really well with the salads that they gave. It was one cold, one warm salad. But I wouldn't have been able to eat many of the polenta chips because it would have just sent me over the edge. It was very, very tasty with all the olives and bits on the top. It was lovely.
And the Prosecco?
Let me see. It's so good I had to have another one.
It is, and there it is. Look, you're all behind tonight, young lady.
Well, yes.
But to be fair, they didn't have any here, did they? So they've had to go elsewhere to get it. So,
They've
you know,
gone
thank you very much.
above and beyond for that one.
Yeah, and I've got an Italian red wine here.
I'm not quite sure what it is, but it tastes really nice.
So what did you think of your main course?
My main course before my starter?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? So my main course, I had lamb, piping hot, which is really good, and the tomato salad that I had here, I loved. It was gorgeous.
Very tasty, actually, isn't it?
Very, very tasty. I'm not quite sure what dressing is on there, but it's really, really good. And the polenta chips, I've always sort of avoided polenta because, polenta, vegetarian things. But they're actually quite nice.
So they've got some parmesan on them, haven't
Got
they?
parmesan on top, yeah, and it's quite nice. But no, very, very good. I've got an empty plate again, as usual.
And did that follow on from your starter quite well?
My starter was quite interesting. So the starter was a mozzarella, big, huge mozzarella ball, but with a broad bean sort of mush.
It wouldn't have been to my liking, would it?
No, it wouldn't. You don't like broad beans, but I love broad beans. There's a broad bean mush underneath, and it was really, really quite nice. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Could have perhaps done with a little bit more seasoning, a bit more pepper, for my personal taste. It was really good, and I also pinched a bit of your veal, and that was gorgeous.
It was good, wasn't it?
I think if I came again, I'd have the veal because it was special.
Yeah.
And we did order a additional dish of prosciutto ham with melon to try, but unfortunately they didn't deliver it to us.
But they did deliver the Prosecco.
They did deliver the Prosecco.
So get your priorities right.
Yeah. So it's all good at the moment. We'll see what happens with the desserts.
Pretty, isn't it?
So this is my dark chocolate ganache, and this is Lindsey's panna cotta.
Panna cotta with well, it's got strawberries,
by the look of it.
but it's got all sorts of other things with it as well.
Try it.
Which you can't.
Chilli, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't really see that there's anything like that.
Have a little taste while I'm filming. See what you think.
Oh yeah, you can see the chili in it. Oh.
No, yes. What, you like the chili?
Well, that's really
Nice.
yeah. The combination's very good.
Do you have it again?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I can try mine now. So
Okay.
let's try the dark chocolate.
Just what you like is a bit of dark
I
chocolate,
do like
isn't it?
chocolate. I like. Ooh, that's nice.
It looks as though it's very rich.
Yeah, it is very rich. Chocolate's good, but I just had a bit of this crunchy stuff with it. That crunchy stuff is really nice. It's like sort of a honeycomb, but it's not honeycomb. Not quite sure what it is, but it's really nice.
Is it one of those moments?
Yeah, very nearly. No, it is good. Very good. So this is Chandra, who is the senior waiter at Tramonto, and we've just said to him what a wonderful meal we've had here, and thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir. Pleasure's mine. You are the most welcome anytime.
Good. So anyone who wants to come, anyone who's coming on Queen Anne, come to Tramonto, and you will
We'll be served with love.
serve with love and have a fantastic meal. And thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Much
Please.
appreciated.
Tramonto is the least expensive specialty dining option on board Queen Anne at a cost of $18 per head. We think it was really good value for money and would thoroughly recommend coming here. Next on the agenda tonight was the Bright Light Society, and we'd been really looking forward to this.
I've seen the end of the tunnel. Granny, is that you? Is that you?
This really was an exciting new concept for Cunard and we loved it. After the show it was a quick meet up with our friends again to say our final farewells and have a final drink.
So we're just packing up our room now on our final day after arriving home, ready to head off, but we seem to have a spurious charge on our account. So we're going to have to go down to reception after breakfast and find out what it's all about.
I'm glad to report that at the purser's desk everything was sorted out almost instantly. We do hope you've enjoyed our Queen Anne series of vlogs. We certainly enjoyed the cruise and had a fantastic time, despite some of the teething troubles we had at the start of the cruise. Would we do it again? I guess you have to join us for our review. But now it's time to set off on a new adventure in the Baltics on Aurora. So why not join us for that series of vlogs?